Hey guys, I guess this is more of a serious video than the other ones, than the other videos I've put out, but this is just something I feel like is on my mind and on my heart. And when I say this, some of this is going to be funny, some of this isn't, because it's going to be kind of serious, but I just want to put this in the nicest way possible. And the nicest way possible isn't really that nice. I need you guys to stop being stupid. Genuinely, I need you guys to stop being stupid. What I mean by this is, we legitimately are in a place in our world right now where people are just saying things and they're not even thinking about what they're saying. They don't even care about what they're saying. They don't care about what people feel when they say the things that they say. And it's just stupid. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of Republicans and Democrats always making everything political. I'm tired of everything becoming a problem and becoming a place of division. I'm tired of people making things worse. Like, you guys are just making things worse. And you guys know who you are, because y'all are going to get offended by this. And y'all are going to be looking back through your posts and be trying to think about all that you could have said that was wrong. And honestly, if you've got to think about what you said that was wrong, you probably are already in the wrong place. Because you have probably put something out there that's divisive, or something out there that's unnecessary, just completely vicious and completely rude. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of scrolling through my Facebook and seeing people get mad at each other. Because here's the news flash, okay? Whether you like Joe Biden or whether you like Donald Trump, neither of them care about you. Like, I just want to be so clear with you guys. Neither of them care about you. Like, they are doing what they want to do because they're doing whatever can elevate them. Nobody, these politicians do not care about you. They're not going to save you. They're not going to bring anything good for you. But we sit here and we live and we die on what political party we're a part of. Do y'all not notice that they're literally two sides of the same coin? Okay? There's so much hypocrisy on both sides. Like, I see some Republicans that'll get on here and they'll talk about one thing and they'll say about how stupid it is that that these Democrats are getting offended by everything and blah, blah, blah. But then the moment that someone kneels for a national anthem, they get mad and they get frustrated. And then we look on the Democratic side, and then I see people that are just so mad and so worried and don't understand why Republicans seem to get mad at things, and why they always seem like they're just angry about stuff and they're not listening to people. But then they will start saying stuff that's just completely vicious and they'll look at the other side and say, hey, you're intolerant, and then they're not tolerant of everyone else's beliefs. And so I just see the stupidity on both sides, and I'm just getting mad at it. Like, I mean, seriously, like, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and there are people that are making this even a political thing. If you want to wear a mask, then you are a pansy and a Democrat. If you don't want to wear a mask, then you don't care about other people, and you don't care about science, and you just don't care. You just want everyone to die. Like, what? We even have things that shouldn't be political, things like racial things, okay? Saying that you care about black lives should not make you look like a liberal in people's minds. Saying that you care about black people and you want to see them advance, you want to see them do things that are right, shouldn't be a thing that should make you automatically a Democrat. That should make you a human being. A human being should be worried about that. But see, what we see on both sides is, when there is a big problem, what they want to do is they want to redirect it to something else that they think is an issue, because they don't really care about this, so they're just going to point at this and say that this is a problem. Oh, I don't really care about abortion, so forget about abortion, let's talk about this. Or, oh, I don't really care about black lives, so let's talk about abortion. And either way, both of these ways to view things are so dumb. Why are we so divisive? Why are we causing a problem over everything? Everything is becoming political. Everything is becoming divisive. I'm just tired of it. I remember at a time when we could have regular conversation and people wouldn't just sit there and automatically assume that they can't talk to this person and they can't eat with this person and they can't talk about their issues. We're literally at a point in our history where everything that we do, everything that we say causes a fight. And don't you think that that's an issue? Don't you think it's an issue when you can't talk about real stuff anymore because people are going to cause a problem over it? Like, it's so dumb. I'm so tired of scrolling through my Facebook and seeing all that I'm seeing. Like, it's just idiotic. Why do you care so much about these political parties? Why do you guys care so much about this politician that's leading off your political party? Because they don't care about you. When you die, they're not going to sit there and be at your funeral and speak for you. When you're going through hard times, they're not going to be there for you. They don't care about you. They care about themselves. All politicians do. They legitimately just care about themselves. It doesn't matter how nice they look. It doesn't matter how many good policies that they come up with. They are only here for themselves. But instead, it's easier for us to just come up with ways to cause division. And why don't we talk about things that matter? Like, we're really at a point where people think that if you agree with one thing, that means that you agree with everything. So I've seen people post out stuff like, these people that support Black Lives Matter, but they don't support the Black Lives that matter in the womb. Like, what? How do you know that? How can you just assume that? Because there are a lot of pro-life people that I know that are saying Black Lives Matter. And if you say Black Lives Matter, you're a Marxist, communist, or whatever, and you only care about black people. What? That's not what people are trying to say when they say these things. Oh, but let's look at the other side. We say that someone says that they're a Republican, and so out of their misunderstanding, they say all lives matter because they want to be able to be clear that, hey, it's not just black lives, it's not just white lives, it's everyone. And maybe they don't understand what the Black Lives Matter movement is. And so they say this, and they're not trying to be racist. They're just trying to be able to be inclusive. And so people just assume, hey, you say all lives matter, and, but why do we not treat immigrants well? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just make these assumptions. There are some people that will probably err on the side of all lives matter. Like, they'll try to say that to try and be inclusive or whatever, and they legitimately mean all lives. Like, they're actually even talking about immigrants. So I mean, like, I'm just looking at this, and I'm just tired of it. Like, stop being stupid. Like, stop making everything a problem. Stop choosing to be angry at everything. Stop choosing to cause division over everything. See, I don't know why we continue to do this to ourselves. We're not making any good progress. Because let me tell you, I'm gonna look at this and I'm going to tell you guys some true things. And things that you cannot go back on. If you choose to go back on it, this is a problem. Okay? I believe that all races need to be treated the same. Even though we're different, even though we have different skin color, even though we have different backgrounds, we have different cultures, I think that everyone deserves to be treated with respect. That's the first thing. Second thing is this. I truly believe that we need to be caring about every single life, and I mean children up to adult. So that means when we're talking about sexual exploitation of children, when we're talking about all this sex trafficking and all this terrible stuff that's happening with children, we need to do something about that. But then let's also look at it. I truly believe that we should be caring about lives that are in the womb. I truly believe that. Lastly, I truly believe that COVID-19 is a real disease. And And even though I have not had any serious symptoms from it, some people do. And I don't think it's bad for people to want to keep everyone healthy. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion. Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't understand. Yes, people are using it for political gain, but it doesn't mean that it's not also a real disease. Like, I think both things are going on. I think there are people that are blowing it up because they want some political power, but then I think that there are people that are undermining it and treating it like it's nothing, and I don't think either of those things are good. I think that we should be in the middle, or we should say, hey, we care about other people, and we also don't think that it's like a super big deal. You know, I just think that we can be able to go in the middle. But a lot of people I see, they feel like they have to agree with everything a part of their political party. If the Republican Party says this, I've got to say it. Like, even if I don't really believe it, I believe it because it's Republican. Or, oh, well, I'm a Democrat, so everything that the Democratic Party says, I believe. You know, why not be in the middle? You know? Because, I mean, I'm going to make people mad on both sides because truthfully, like, I look at things like illegal immigration, and I don't think that that's the biggest problem that's facing America. But then I'm also on the side that says, hey, I don't think abortion is our choice. Like, even though I'm a guy and I shouldn't have any voice in that because I'm a guy or whatever, you know, I don't care what you say, because I don't think that I think that even if you're a woman, whether you're a man or a woman, I don't think you have the option of being able to choose who is a human life and who is not. Because that's what the fight is really about. People don't think that it's okay to kill a human, but people don't think that they think that the baby is a bundle of cells before it's born. And they think that it's just the woman's choice because it's her body. But yeah, it's your body that's producing the child, but there are so many choices that you could have made before the baby was created. And I'm not, like, I mean this in the deepest and most sincere way, that there's just so much complexity to the world, is all I'm trying to get at. And the moment that we sit here and we try to divide lines and say, you're stupid if you think this, and blah, 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 the only thing that makes you stupid is when you choose to cause division over these things. And that's what I'm saying when I say stop being stupid. I just mean stop making a problem out of everything. Stop fighting over everything. Stop making everything an issue except what really matters, which is treating every human being like they matter. We should care about our children. We should care about our adults. We should care about anyone in between. Because this is what we are here for. You know, I know some of the people that watch my videos don't believe in Jesus. And if you don't, I just want to tell you guys this, that even if you don't, even if you're living a life that you're just doing whatever you want, luckily there's a God who loved you just enough to bring down his only son to die on the cross for your sin and your shame. And he didn't care that you might do some dumb stuff. He knew that you would, but he still sent Jesus to die on the cross for your sins. And so I guess I'm asking for Jesus to rule and reign in this nation. Like, actually rule and reign, where we don't care about what political party we're a part of. We don't even care about political parties, but we do things to actually uplift the name of Jesus and to let everyone know that they're loved and that they're cared about, whether they illegally came into this country and they're an undocumented immigrant, whether they're a child that hasn't been born yet, whether they're a woman, whether they're a man, whether they're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever sin they might be dealing with, no matter what is going on, to let them know that there is a God who loves them and loves them more than they could ever imagine. So I guess that's my thing today. I just thought that this is important to say, that we just need to stop being stupid. Like, we need to stop letting things get in our way of treating people how they're supposed to be treated. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope that you truly understand what I'm saying, that we're called to so much greater than what we're living right now. So may God help us be the people that don't live in stupidity but choose to live for Him.